Investment in technologies of the future through ETF. Investment in drones and UAVs. Investment in agriculture intelligence. Investment in biotechnology. Quantum computing. Internet of Things IoT. Investing in eSports. Virtual and augmented reality. Investment in medical equipment. Exchange Traded Fund ETF. ETF is the Exchange Traded Fund, Exchange Traded Investment Fund. Each of those funds has an underlying asset, which are stocks, bonds, commodities, and so on. In simple terms, this is an instrument that is a ready-made basket of investments. It is as easy to buy or sell ETF shares, same as an ordinary share, at any time using your brokerage account. How ETF differs from common shares. The main difference between buying ETF shares and buying common ones is that this action creates a diversified portfolio. The person who becomes the owner of assets issued by one company depends on its success in the market. The ETF holders equally is less exposed to risk due to the fact that the fund includes securities of a large number of companies. Price falling when problems arise for some of them is offset by an increase in the value of the rest. Investment in drones and UAVs. Fields of use: private individuals, photographers, videographers, bloggers. Military, for exploration and warfare tactics. Law enforcement, for patrolling, monitoring. E-commerce, Amazon already using drones for delivery. Oil and gas sector, for monitoring pipelines and gas pipelines. Construction, for maintenance, surveying, mapping. State authorities, for rescue missions. Agriculture, for soil analysis, crop health assessment, pesticide spraying, seed planting, and field irrigation throughout the crop cycle. Now you can invest in the drone industry through the ETFMG Drone Economy Strategy, ticker IFLY. The fund monitors its own index of stocks of companies around the world. US companies accounted for 58.67% of the portfolio. All index companies are associated with the UAV industry, including manufacturers and suppliers. IFLY launched in 2016. Down here, you can see the diagram from 2016 to 2021. Investment in artificial intelligence. This sector includes developments in the field of machine learning, neural networks, robotics, face and speech recognition. Due to the neural networks, the onboard computer of self-driving vehicles can distinguish a pedestrian from other objects on the track. You can invest in artificial intelligence and robotics through several funds. NASDAQ, tickers ROBO, IRBO, BOTZ, ROBT. Investment in biotechnology. Biotechnology is the modification of biological organisms to meet human needs. Biotechnology and genetic engineering will help us in analyzing the genome and in treating diseases that are now considered incurable, in modifying plants and animals, in solving technological problems with the help of living organisms. The leading fund in this industry is SPDR S&P Biotech ETF, ticker XBI, The fund was launched in January 2006 and invests only in US biotech companies. Down here the diagram from 2011 to 2021. Quantum computing. The quantum computer is the solution for the need to speed up computing devices. The Defiance Quantum ETF, ticker QTUM, is looking for companies that develop quantum technologies. Such technologies include the development and application of quantum computers, the integration of quantum and traditional computers, hardware and software for machine learning, packaging equipment for semiconductors and integrated circuits, and the production and processing of raw materials for quantum computing. Internet of Things, IoT. The Internet of Things is a technological concept of connecting all things in the world to the Internet to remotely control them through software and exchange data in real time. The Global X Internet of Things ETF, ticker SNSR, invests in IoT companies around the world. This industry includes companies that develop wearable technologies, smart home, automotive technologies, network, infrastructure and software, smart energy metering and control devices. The fund was launched in September 2016 and charged a 0.42% of service fee. Down here you can see the diagram. Investing in eSports. ETFMG Video Game Tech, ticker GAMR, owns shares in companies that support, create or use video games. The fund distributes share into three groups: games only, developers of hardware and software games, including companies of virtual reality; not just games, companies that support developers from the first group; conglomerate, large companies that actively support the entire industry. The first two groups receive 90% of the total weight and are distributed by market cap relative to the entire index. Conglomerates receive only 10%, which prevents large companies from dominating. Down here you can see the diagram for that from 2018 to 2021. Virtual and augmented reality. The Defiance Future Tech ETF, ticker AUGR, focuses on the companies that are related to augmented and virtual reality, both in development and commercialization. The fund index finds companies based on the regulations, analytical reports, and industry publications. Technologies include artificial intelligence, gaming systems, graphic processors, imaging and touchscreen production, sensors used for touch, depth or image perception, and software of applications that rely on augmented and virtual reality. Investment in medical equipment. iShares US, the medical devices ETF, ticker IHI, tracks the Dow Jones US Select Medical Equipment Index, targeting US companies that manufacture and distribute medical devices. Fund growth over 10 years more than 500%.